Well, hello there, good morning to you all. So, I will post today two other videos about my segment, the greatest anime series of all times. And I will start by the one that is ranking 9 on my top 20 greatest anime series of all times, in my opinion. And basically this is anime that is based in a game or several games or a game franchise that is highly popular, and the name of the series is a Sengoku Basara Samurai Kings, and this is an anime TV series adaptation from a Capcom video game uh, that was planned and written by Yasuiki Muto and directed by Itsuru Kawasaki the first season, and then by Kazuya Nomura the second season. Um, and the studio that made this production was Productions IG, and the first season and plus OVA aired between 2 of April of 29 until 80 of June of 29, and the second season, called Sengoku Basara 2, is also 12 episodes plus an OVA, aired from 11 of July of 2010 until 26th of September of 2010. And finally we have a movie that basically is the climax of the series, called Sengoku Basara The Last Party, that was released in 4th of June of 2011. So, and basically this is, I like a lot of this series because I already knew the game. I never played the game, but I heard about the game, and I was interested because, well, basically because this series a peak or happens in a very interesting period in the story of Japan, called the Sengoku Jidai period, or the Warring States period, where when we have several families that during almost 200 years fight for power in Japan. And in this series we have several characters appearing. As a historian or a history teacher, I was not very pleased by the way they portrayed Oda Nobunaga in this series, but I do like a lot how the way they portrayed Sanada Yukimura, Date Masamune. They were very interesting characters. The relation of Date Masamune with his right hand man is very interesting, and well, the relation between Sanada Yukimura and Takeda Shingen is fantastic, and those are the parts of the series that I like quite a lot. Then we have other characters that are interesting, even if in the dark side Akeshi Mitsuhide is one of those examples. Even Uesugi Kenshi, in a way, is also an interesting character. Um, Shozokabe Motoshika is also interesting. Um, and we have a lot of other characters that are interesting. We have two ninjas, one female ninja and a guy that basically the girl serve Uesugi Kenshin, and the guy serves the Takeda Shingen. So the series, the first series is interesting and basically follows the struggle of several lords into the goal with defeating Oda Nobunaga. Uh, and it's interesting. I did not like some parts. For instance, I did not like on the way they portrayed on the Tadakatsu. I think that was well a little over the edges for my liking, but on the overall, I enjoyed a lot the series because it was very interesting to see the action scenes, the fighting scenes, and the way they played in a way with history himself and make something fun, something different, kind of alternative version of history, and that was very interesting. It was very creative, and I enjoyed it. The second season basically is the fight against Toyotomi Hideyoshi. That well, Toyotomi is kind of old a lot because there are a scene when and the music for the especially about Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the soundtrack was well blow minding because when the guy was fighting uh, just with the swing of his arm, he kind of deflected countless arrows. And we have a great scene with a great soundtrack when he was fighting Shozo Motoshika, and basically the guy made the sea disappear. So that was one of the best scenes that kind of became engraved in my memory. Uh, and well, but I honestly must say that I did enjoy a lot more the soundtracks of the second season than the first one. The first one were not bad, but the second season was epic. The soundtrack was epic, especially when Toyotomi Hideyoshi appeared. Uh, Fantastic. And basically, then we have the movie that basically closes this, and because it portrays the Battle of Sekigahara in a way, and Sekigahara, for the ones that know a little about history, is the final battle, almost the final battle of the this period, because after Sekigahara, 3 years later, Tokugawa Ieyasu will be appointed shogun, and the Edo shogunate will begin and will run Japan until 1816, 869. So, but I liked a lot the season, the series, the movie, the way they portrayed the characters, the way they played with these three, the soundtracks, especially the second season soundtracks were amazing. The powers, the fights, they were, in my opinion, done greatly. We have comedy, some comedy parts, we have serious stuff, we have annoying characters, like always. And one of the most annoying characters was the sister of Oda Nobunaga, I must say. That every time I see that character, I wish to kill her myself. But nonetheless, um, it was a very great series, like I say, based on a game franchise developed by Capcom. They did a fantastic job on it. In a way, they kind of shows some parts that were highlighted in the games, but also tell us a little of history, or not. I well, not saying that they tell us a little of history, but they let us know some historical characters that appeared in the Sengoku period and that were very important during these times. So, by all accounts, I did enjoy this series uh, a lot. The action, the soundtracks, the fighting scenes, and basically they pick history and they kinda make something fun, something different and this series does enters my top 20 greatest anime series of all times because of that, not and because the characters were well portrayed. Some traits were highly exaggerated, yes, indeed, and others, like I say, I did not like the way they did it. Nonetheless, this is a very great series, very interesting, great soundtracks, especially in the second season, in my opinion, obviously, and very enjoyable to watch. And you do have fun watching this, and you do want, when you are watching, you do want to watch right now the next episode, and so long and so on and so forth. So that's it. So this is my number 9 of my greatest top 20 greatest anime series of all times, the Sengoku Basara series. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay well. Peace. See you soon.